Guess who's back from Korea, baby? This is a suitcase full of all new Korean skincare that I was using the entire time, and my skin has never looked better. Yes, look at him. I have so many juicy details to share with you guys in future videos, but today let's start with some of the most exciting product discoveries that I found while over there. This is Dr. Rosa. Honestly, one of the most exciting brands that I discovered. I was using this for the entire time that I was in Korea and Japan, and it's inspired by, like injections that you get at the clinic, but bringing that home in terms of just the ingredients, and it actually just looks so good. So there's 3 main formulations. This is the Gluta-C one, which is for brightening, and then this is the PDRN one, which is a vegan PDRN, and that's for like anti-aging, for lifting, and like long-lasting hydration. I'll get to those soon, but my favorite was honestly this one because I got a bunch of different facial services, body service. I'll talk all about that in future videos. But after my skin was very like swollen, it was compromised, and I had to heal, and that's why I used the most out of this guy. Let me just tell you, that treatment, I have never gotten anything like that done before. As you can see, that has created, like, I see every prod into my face. So this one is centered around redness, irritation, calming, because it uses like the stem cells of the Centella asiatica plant. What's cool about it is you pop off the lid, and then at the bottom you actually press down here and it comes out, so there's no air in it. So it retains the formula to become really fresh. I've never felt any texture as satisfying as this, and I would say it's like very similar to snail mucin texture, but it's not as stringy. Truly is one of the best textures of serums I've ever used. And out of all the brands that I mentioned today, this one really caught my eye and my skin instantly. I did also start using the PDRN one, and this one I would say is the most suitable for dry skin. This gives just a little bit more of that like moisturized feeling, so it's a bit thicker. And then this Gluta-C was also so bomb because after my skin healed, I wanted to brighten the little marks on my skin. And this one's got glutathione, but it's also got an ingredient called thiotic acid. And if you guys have been to Asia and you've heard about the Cinderella injection, this is like where they, brighten the skin from within through injection, but it uses this thiotic acid obviously as a topical, but it also helps as an antioxidant to really prevent free radical damage and just overall brightening and evening of the skin. But yeah, these are so cool. May Benna! How cute are they? Honestly, this is another favorite. I'm so excited that I came across this brand. It's the combination of maybe and na. So na is I in Korean, so it's like maybe I. So this is the one that I was using for the most part of the 3 weeks. This is the rice and glutathione Melacare 60. So this is definitely for brightening, for evening, and it's a water in serum. This is also another favorite because it's rice and retinol, and you guys know how much my skin loves retinol. So let's start with this one. Instantly off the bat, I was so intrigued. Oh, the cutest things! I am so obsessed with this brand, and I only discovered it on this trip. And as soon as it hit my face, as soon as I saw the packaging, love at first sight. And it's like super lightweight as well. But what intrigued me with this formulation first is that it's based in rice water. And the reason why it has 60 on it is because 60% of the formula is made up of this rice bran water. But then it's got the glutathione and niacinamide. And glutathione, once again, has been really well studied to help with brightening your pigmentation or acne marks, or even like melasma in a really gentle but effective way. Even a better way for me than vitamin C does, because it doesn't give me that like irritation. So then moving on to the rice and retinol. This is actually packed with all the ingredients you want, because not only does it have the retinol in the form of retinoid, which means that it's directly helping your skin convert into all the fine lines, minimizing pores, all the things we love. It's also got a bunch of skin building peptides, as well as the ascorbic acid and the 3-ascorbyl phosphate. So those are derivatives of vitamin C, making this still very, very gentle, and I love it so much. And there was no irritation, there was no dryness. I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. Bing! She's a beauty. This one was really interesting. I started using it on the plane to Korea. This is actually a boosting serum, but it's a spray serum. The brand Chicho, I instantly fell in love with this concept. Chi was inspired by the Chinese word qi, which means like life energy. And the brand of this is like how to deliver herbal ingredients to your skin. So this one is the boosting serum. What makes this one super unique is that it's got something called the Lipobarrier 9, and it's actually a trademarked formulation that includes 22 different types of ingredients to give you that long-lasting, dewy, lit from within hydration glow. So liposome is these nano-sized particles so that it can be absorbed and extend the hydration time of your skin. With these sprays, you can use it for anything. You can use it as a toner, you can use it as a setting spray like I just did. Little tip about using sprays throughout the day. I met the dermatologist for the facial and he was like, you shouldn't use toner sprays and rehydration sprays during the summer, because what that does is actually dehydrate your skin even more. Because if you think in the summer, your body is producing heat, and when you put water onto heat, it evaporates. I'm gonna share way more little tips and tricks that I learned later in our videos. They kept my skin feeling so moisturized without it feeling sticky. The only thing I realized is that this one did kind of sting my eyes a little, and I think because it does have some citrus oils in there like bergamot, that's the only downside I would feel like with this spray. Something that I'm not too experienced with that's in here is the sage. So it's sage leaf water, and apparently it contains like natural antiseptic properties. I don't honestly know too much about that. The science is not completely like, you know, it's not as well studied as something like a vitamin A, but that's just in there. PDRN! So this might be a new discovery with you guys, but I've actually loved this brand for probably like 4 years. Over the trip, I was able to rediscover my love. The cleanser, it's an amino acid micro foaming cleanser, so it's super gentle, it's super plush, and the amino acids are already naturally present in our skin, so it's restoring the moisturization in your skin as you're washing away, you know, the dirt and the grime, because it's also got a little bit of salicylic acid. You'll see the Purely Me. This is actually a complex of tea tree, mugwort, and Hortunia cordata that's actually helping to soothe any irritation, itchiness, like redness, everything, right? So for me, this is actually the perfect for acne prone skin. But let me just talk a little bit about the toners and creams, because these are the highlights of my life. She's a beauty. It comes with liposome technology, so it slowly delivers it into the skin over time. And this is like a cloud. This is plush, it's cushiony, also silky smooth. This is like your skin in a bottle. And then this one is almost, you can think of it as like the toner version, because it's also got the ceramides as well as the glycerin, and just restores it in more of like a toner form. And it like really softens the skin. It's slightly milky, and in the winter I like to like pile it on. So I need the Cica and the ceramides to help my skin rebuild, because the microneedling, you're basically traumatizing your skin so that it reproduces. So the ceramides in this will really help, and it's very soothing. If you have super sensitive skin, this is definitely a brand you want to check out. There's 2 products in here that Cassandra and I were testing throughout our trip. And the first one, before I get into this, they have a clay mask. So let me just insert the footage. It's like a jelly. It's like a whipped souffle. Oh my god.
Look at it.
Boing, boing. Before I start, this is the Feet by You. Not to be confused with actual feet, like featuring by you kind of feet. And it's the Vita Mellow Cushion Clay Mask.
It's smooth, but it has grains in it.
It does. And what is that exfoliation?
I'm actually like so conflicted.
Is it walnut scrub?
Close.
Is it like seed scrubs, like St. Ives kind of direction? Oh!
That's why I'm like very conflicted.
Okay.
Apricot.
It's the infamous apricot scrub. I will say, it's like a finely milled apricot scrub. I think it's more so the texture that's really lovely.
Love the texture. That's
Yeah.
exactly how I feel, Fel. I love this texture so much.
Yes.
I wish that they would do this without the scrub.
Should we wash our hands with the ice cold water?
Let's all wash our hands with ice cold water.
Oh my gosh, this water is so cold. My hands! Why does skincare need to be this chaotic? Seriously, fine.
I'm a princess, so I'm gonna tea kettle some warm
Okay.
water.
Hey. That's nice.
Here, wait, a little more hot.
Okay.
I hate scrub.
Yeah.
Love fluffy. I do like the way it leaves my skin feeling.
Yes, I feel very moisturized.
First impressions.
I love the base formula, the like soft souffle, but I do not like the beads. That's it.
I like how I have this redness right here. Oh, and I still have mask on me too. Oh, thank you. That's what friends are for.
Yes, that was super fun. This one is a toner, but I've never come across a brand that uses pure mountain water. With that, it already piqued my curiosity because sometimes we don't pay enough attention to the details, and the type of water really matters. I put like 2 layers on. It's a little bit tacky, but now I don't mind it because I feel very moisturized. I'm gonna share more about this when I really dive into it. Next we have fruit skin. As the name suggests, it's all based on fruit, but specifically something called the rose banana. And I had to look this up because I was like, what is a rose banana? But it's actually those little miniature bananas that are more sweet and more like sticky and jammy. And so they actually infused that into this range. So let me first dive into these two because I've been testing these out as well. And the difference is they both have panthenol. One is the panthenol ampule 20 and this is the deep glow ampule. First off, in terms of the texture, this is a lightweight milky texture and this one is like a gel lightweight texture. I was using this one on and off in Korea, and for me it's definitely something I'll use more in like the transitional or even summer months because it's very lightweight. But this one is like everything I love in a serum because you guys know I'm a sucker for milky consistencies, and look at this, guys. Look at this. It instantly gives you glass skin. And panthenol is one of those ingredients that can really help with skin irritation and redness, but really build the skin barrier. One of my favorites from the line is actually the lip butters. So there's 2 shades. This one is my favorite because it's more like baby pink. So you can see it doesn't look like a lot, but when you put it on, it just gives you this flush of rosy baby pink on the lips. And then the face cream is a gel cream. Even though it says deep hydration cream, it's not like a thick, ceramide cream. Little tip for moisturizers is that, once again, you don't have to only use it on the face. You can use it on your heels, your knees, your elbows, anywhere that needs moisturizing. Did you know one of our favorite ingredients, ginseng, actually has a berry? Ginseng, as we know, is actually a root. This line, they actually utilize ginseng berries. And the interesting thing is the berry also contains the saponins that we talked about and the ginsenoside, which is basically the active compound in ginseng that gives our skin those anti-aging benefits. And the berries can also really help, apparently, with melanin and pigmentation. It's very, very moisturizing. Do you see that? It's not just like water and then it disappears. I can appreciate formulas like this the older I get and the drier my skin becomes. Lately, no matter how much I put on, it is dehydrated, and I think I have to accept that that is just skin as you get older.
So the cream is in between like a gel cream and a thick cream. It's like right in the middle. It's very silky, smooth, and it doesn't streak.
This one has that similar citrus scent, but a little bit more medicinal.
So it like instantly absorbs into the skin.
Very, very smooth. Feels very luxurious.
So you can hear more updates as I use this for a little bit longer and share with you guys more of the results. Very excited! We have Face Republic. As you guys might see, I was very into this toner. This is the Blooming Essence Rose Mist. What it reminds me of is almost like a milky, lighter weight Korean version of the fresh rose toner that we've loved for many, many years because it's got the damask rose water as well as flower oil extracts. And it was just so beautiful. The mist is like the fog mist.
Ooh. Also, the mister is
The mist
fantastic.
is perfection. This is that fog mist. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's all over our phones.
It actually feels very light.
This feels fabulous.
And because there's those flower oils, you see that when it's just sitting there, it's like a biphase situation as well. So there's the hydration with the rose and then the oils. So rose is really good for calming the skin. It's very much a sensorial experience. You definitely feel like you're at the spa. And if you're looking for more of a serum, they have the Blooming Forever Rose Serum. And it's very similar, so smooth. So good. I forgot to say, what intrigued me the most is that they also put a little bit of bakuchiol in there. Bakuchiol is like a natural retinol alternative, and there have been studies on bakuchiol giving like very similar plumping effects. It's not ever going to be what vitamin A, like retinols and retinoids can do, but it's a natural alternative. So if you're pregnant or if you have super sensitive skin and you still want those effects, then this is something like a range that you might be interested in.
What could be dangerous happiness?
Ding! Can you guys guess what this even is? It is not skincare. It's not hair care. They're actually bath bombs. There's actually 12 different scent, aromas, concoctions. So I'm actually very curious about this foaming one. And it also has different sizes. So this is a small size bath and this is a large size bath. I'm honestly very curious what a large size bath is. Is this for a swimming pool? I do not know.
So we are going to use Jello because my bath is really only this single bath. It's not the large one. So for the small one, we're going with this. It is the Sweet Floral Lemon Amber Peony Rose Musk Woody Patchouli. Ah, smells so good. Smell it! Ooh, it's fizzing. Okay. Whoa, that was a deep dive. Look at it! Whoa. Follow the ducky to his doom. It's okay, ducky. Cross over, my friend. Okay, but I don't understand like what color the water actually is because it started off already blue and now this looks green. So maybe it's really just yellow. Okay, so thoughts about the bath bomb. Smells really good. Texture, I feel wet. Soft. Okay, well anyway, this smells fantastic. We have so much Korea content, so much Japan content, and honestly, those are the most exciting videos that we will do. And 2025 is just getting started! So I hope you can join our Beauty Within adventure, and I'll see you guys soon. Let me get my